So this case involves a 15-year-old girl who was reported missing. She was leading quite a chaotic lifestyle at the time, and was groomed by the suspect in this case. He preyed upon her vulnerabilities. He drew her in, gave her a place to stay, and then set about abusing her violently and sexually. I think we've touched on it already in relation to, I think, vulnerability. You know, it could be mental health issues, it could be drug and alcohol issues. Offenders will target those vulnerabilities. I think in this case, the defendant in this case has, you know, been charming at the outset and drawn the victim in, or multiple victims in. And I think even as this investigation went on, we really recognised how much he had groomed these people, because they just had no comprehension. Even after we'd delivered multiple Clare's laws, they just did not recognise the danger that they were in and the risk that they posed. So another thing to look out for is requests of explicit photographs, because that can often be a gateway to more serious sexual violence. It can be a tool that people use to manipulate you, so it's definitely worth looking out for that. And you know, it's important to know that you may be committing an offence if you are underage as well by sending that. It could be anything, gifts, it could be drugs, it could be lifts, it could be anything just to draw that person in. An offer of a place to stay if they're homeless. You know, sometimes people are leading chaotic lifestyles, and we quite often will see victims that are really vulnerable, and feel that they maybe have had a, you know, damaged upbringing. They may be looking for love or affection in the wrong place, and that those suspects or those defendants will monopolise that. I'd just like to commend the victim in this case. She was extremely young at the time of reporting. She had a sort of minimal support network, and I think her bravery in coming forward and her staying power throughout the duration of this investigation absolutely needs to be commended, because without her we wouldn't be in this situation, and there may have been other victims that have fell prey to his predatory behaviour. Just have the confidence to come forward. We will listen, we will act. You know, the role of myself and the role of the detective constables, we work closely together to ensure that you are supported, safeguarded. We have victim engagement officers as well. We also have independent sexual violence advisors. There's a number of things that we can do to help. So please come forward.